Hello. Hi, friends. Hi. We are live. So, Monday message. I am coming to you a little bit red faced. And this is actually part of my Monday message, which is around seizing the day, seizing life, finding the time in your life. And I know, honey bun, I know you are busy. I know we're trying to so I've got a interesting relationship with that word, but I know you've got a lot on. You're trying to manage a whole lot of stuff and trying to, whatever it is in your life, whatever it is in your workspace, in your working life, your family life, your parents, your sisters, your brothers, your friends, like your pets, all the things and all the people that you've got to kind of arrange and move around, work around, all that stuff. However, no one's just going to come and tell you, well, arrange it for you necessarily for you to take some time for yourself. So I've just come back. My husband and I have just been to the St Kilda Sea Baths, and we've just gone and had a swim. Well, I didn't really have a swim. I just literally sat in front of the jets and the steam room, which is hot, hot, hot. So much hotter than the hammam, which we were in on the weekend for the retreat. But so prioritize you. Do something different this week. We can get into routine. We can get into just a habitual way of living. And it can be just so inspiring to just mix things up a little bit. For example, excuse me, at this event, well, not this event, at this sea bath place today, right? I got into this amazing conversation with this woman who's my age. She's got 4 kids, 2 girls, 2 boys. They have she has 2 kids and then a 6-year gap and then 2 kids, exactly the same as me. She's married to a concreter, I'm married to a builder. Like these synchronicities and these delightful conversations take place when you get out in the world and move beyond our own kind of little circles, move beyond just the normal, arrangements that we have and the people that we meet. And I had 2 other really beautiful interactions today at the salt baths with other people as well. And so little things about the interaction just kind of made me reflect on something, or I was inspired by this or something that they'd said. And so if you're feeling that things are a little bit like samey, bit mundane, day to day, or the hoo-ha that, we've got to do being on planet Earth, do yourself a favor, using Molly Meldrum's words, do yourself a favor and just book something in, even if it's like in a week's time or 2 weeks' time. And you might go, oh, it's all right for you, Leash, swanning off to the sea baths. I've got a full-time bloody job to do. So don't tell me that, Leash. I don't want to hear it, right? But I know if you really had to make it happen, you would. If you really had to make it happen, you would. Your long lost best friend who's been overseas for 30 years is coming back to Melbourne and you have to make time to see them, for example. It's all around prioritizing. So prioritize you, beautiful. Make some time to do whatever it is that will just give you that space, that time out, somewhere you can be and not have your phone and be switched off and just have that daydreaming time, the time to reflect, the time for all of the pieces of things that you're dealing with right now to kind of work themselves out in your mind, for problems to be solved behind the scenes as your unconscious goes to work, as you're daydreaming. This is not inefficient. This is actually a very efficient way to be, to have more space and more time to reflect, to daydream, to do all of the things. We've really bought into this culture of go, 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 do, accomplish, blah, 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 blah. But it really comes at a cost. So, in case you just needed someone to just tell you or suggest to you that it's time, book it in. That holiday you've been thinking about doing, you're not sure, and do it. Seize the day, enjoy life. This woman I was talking to today at the sea baths, her sister at 46 suddenly died suddenly a few years ago. And that has made her, the woman I was talking to, really reflect on her life and think, okay, what are the things? What are the things that I want to do in this life? What are the things? How do I want to spend my time? All of those things. So if you're feeling a little bit out of balance, you're feeling like, you know, for example, work is too much or kids are too much or, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, just have a look on that wheel of where you're spending your time and just see whether there's enough in there for you to sustain you. Because unless we sustain ourselves, we're no good to anyone. I say this again and again, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So fill your vessel up, beautiful. Care for yourself tenderly, whatever way that you know. We're all different. There are different things that you would love, and there are different things that other people love, and all of those things. So do whatever is for you. You know it. Just ask yourself, what would I love to do today? Like if I had the whole day just to do something for myself, if I had an hour to do something for myself, if I had 30 minutes to do something for myself, if I had 5 minutes, what would it be? Anything. What would it be? Just start to ask yourself those questions. So thank you, angels, for spending some time with me on my Monday message. I'm all pretty elated after having just come off retreat. Just ran my second retreat for soul nourishing retreat. Amazing women. It's just, yeah, it's almost a little bit tricky navigating back into real life when you've been in that light of love bubble and amazingness. So yeah, find your love bubbles in wherever places, spaces you can find them. And yeah, let's just pull the restrictions off ourselves and really start to listen to the whispers that want you to play more, want you to explore more, want you to have more fun, want you to laugh more, all of that stuff. That's what spirit really wants for us. Mwah, mwah. I love you. Bye, friends.